Hi, how you doing? It's Kevin Ford. I'll be giving my presentation on Monster Media, and I interviewed the CEO of Monster Media. His name is Chris Beauchamp. Just wanted to apologize and reiterate again how I was actually unable to get the application that you had requested to work properly. Um, I'm actually uploading this to YouTube, and hopefully you can look at my YouTube video simultaneously with the PowerPoint that I'm going to send to you, and hopefully that could suffice for what we're going for here. But alrighty, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through, and I'll let you know when to hit each next slide to get things going. Alrighty. So Chris Beauchamp, he's owned and run multiple media companies the last 16 years. Um, he's the CEO of Monster Media since 1996. Um, he's considered a pioneer in the interactive media digital space. The top media companies in the world continue to rely on his advice and digital intellect. Um, all right, so we're going to go to the next slide. Monster Media. Monster Media is considered an international world leader in interactive out-of-home media, exclusive technology content provider for six largest media companies in the world, and they're based in Orlando, Florida. Monster Media is an international full-service media company specializing in digital out-of-home advertising. They develop the most innovative executions that captivate their consumers and yield results. They are in an industry leader in delivering dynamic and very impacting interactive media across endless platforms. So this is going to include airports, malls, stadiums, events, mobile tours, college campuses. Anywhere there's going to be a lot of people, your Times Squares of the world, this is where this sort of company thrives. They have successfully executed thousands of interactive campaigns globally for a number of very, very well-renowned clients. This includes the Academy Awards, Amway, BlackBerry, Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Dell, ESPN, Ford, General Electric, Hallmark, HBO, JetBlue, J.P. Morgan Chase, Katy Perry, MTV, Reebok, Target, Walt Disney, you name it. They've got their hands dirty in in those particular companies. All right, so going to the next slide, just going to kind of give you an overview of what sort of products they're actually dealing with, and what they're actually it means when they're a leader in mobile or I'm sorry, not mobile, and out of home media and advertising and using the greatest technologies. So first off, we're going to go over basically three different products. It's going to be their storefront products, their wall products, and their floor products. So first, we will talk about the top picture that you see there with the Reebok store frontage or whatnot. Let's go through that. So basically what you see there is going to be very interactive, large, colorful, kind of grab your attention kind of imagery right there. These monster walls can be set up using either high-end projection systems or NEC LCD displays. All units allow for real-time movement and interaction with branded graphics. What's important about real-time is that with our technology today, and the mobile news and be able to get your news so quickly, and whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, companies are constantly changing to what's going on around in the world and what different events are going on, and really trying to target their different target markets by being able to capitalize on that time on quick times. So these sort of products are amazing, that the fact that they're digital and they can be easily changed. So your assets are not going to be necessarily continually changing when you have these amazing technological screens that can project whatever message you want to get across. The second one that you're going to see is going to be the floor. The floor advertisement, the floor displays, and these can project an image as large as 10 by 12 feet on the floor. The standard projection size for these systems is 8 by 10 feet. Each installation is monitored off-site 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by their trained staff. So this is actually really cool. If you've ever been to the mall or the airports or like the Verizon Center, and they have a big projection on the ceiling, and it's projected on the floor, and you can kind of kick the dots, and it can move, and it's an interactive display. You can, same thing with the wall advertising. You put your hand on the wall and move things around or whatnot. These are the guys who came up with that technology. These are the guys who are implementing that technology. They've taken advertising through the roof and have gone beyond with it. And then the last one, as you want to see, is going to be the mobile displays. So these are going to be the trucks that have these ginormous TV screens going across and are parked in the middle of nowhere. And obviously people are interacting, people are attracted to those kind of things. These are the kind of thoughts that they're coming up with day in, day out. Kind of quick background basically to inform you basically how they started and where Chris Beauchamp basically came up with these ideas and kind of started to get into this industry. He was the guy that invented the pee urinal ads. So when you're going into the bathroom and you're taking a pee at the urinal or in the toilet, and you see the advertisement right in plain view, right above the urinal when you're staring going to the bathroom, and you see the Michelob Ultra or the Coca-Cola advertisement. He was a guy that came up with that idea as far as putting those advertisements in that spot. And you can obviously see how that has evolved as time has gone on. So from then on, that was just kind of the overview of the company, what they do. We're going to go through basically what I had asked him, different kind of questions that he had asked, and see what we can do there. Strategy. So it's pretty simple. The guy's pretty blunt, quick, to the point, very confident. Some might say maybe he comes across a little bit arrogant. I know him pretty well. I know he's a pretty cool guy, so his answers to me are very comical. What's your strategy? Chris said speed wins. Be first to everything. Don't worry about the details. Obviously, a company like this, they're thriving on interactive new technologies. If they aren't the first one to get to the interactive soccer game on the floor or the projected screen to be able to touch and move it around, they're the first one that wants to come up with those kind of things. Speed wins. Get to it first. Get to the big clients first. Close those deals first. Be first to everything. I like that. You got to get there, got to get in there, you got to finish it. Don't worry about the details. I don't know how much you could actually rely on that. I think details are a big thing, but I do like the attitude of get there first and get it done. When asked if he had a competitive advantage, does your strategy result in a competitive advantage? We put every competitor out of business. There's only one left. Thought that was a funny response. Not quite sure who the other competitor is, but at this point in their industry, as far as not necessarily being the Van Wagners of the world and taking control of billboard advertising, but as far as interactive technology, these guys are number one. There's not many other guys out there. Let's see. If he had a competitive advantage, he said they don't need one, but if it was, it's their speed and it's their creativity of creating instrumental barriers of entry. Like I've gone in and said and discussed, these technologies are unbelievable, and not many people know how to do it like they know how to do it. We'll just go a couple facts here that I have. They spent 6+ years developing and evolving the reliable back-end monitoring and maintenance program. This yields real-time updates of systems, events, and statistics. Monster Media also provides our clients 24/7 monitoring by their live, purpose-driven system administrative staff. This goes on to the next slide when we talk about more along their competitive advantage. They're measured by the return rate of clients and their satisfaction. 99% of their clients return and buy more. These guys are doing it right. As you can see, the different programs and the different systems that they have set up to make sure that their clients are continually happy. If that Reebok sign on the wall is going by and there's an error in the spelling, or there's something they don't like, or something has happened in real time, a current event that may be some sort of offense to the to the market or whatnot, if they want it changed, they got people on the dot 24/7, 7 days a week going in there. They can change everything. Moving on to the next slide, sustainability. Never get complacent and be first to the market. And I thought that was, very well said. Everyone's going to be gunning for you. If you're at the top, you're going to have people going for you. we discussed in class and which different ways that you can, you know, separate yourself and sustain that, because there's only a certain amount of time until that next guy catches up. Don't get complacent. Keep thinking of different ideas. Keep the ball rolling and be first to the market. So that's my CEO presentation on Chris Beauchamp of Monster Media, and I hope you enjoyed it.